Will your guns matter with the coming age of artificial intelligence, 5G, robotics, and the right to bear arms? Join me for our 5th episode of the AI Organization. Let's begin. Welcome to the AI Organization. I'm Cyrus, your host. This is our 5th episode, and we begin with your right to bear arms and how it affects you with the coming age of artificial intelligence, 5G, bioengineering, cybernetics, and of course, robotics. As I said in our intro, these guns, this is a German gun, Glock 19, this will not affect a robot. This is an American gun, MP Shield 9mm. This will not affect a robot. It's a very, very small gun. It's your Italian gun. Nano Beretta, or Beretta Nano. This will not affect a robot. So, or a drone, okay? This is why the US administration is being on top of this and having a lot of new efforts in place to tailor and limit certain threats in the US. But of course, a lot of these big tech companies are social engineering the media, social engineering different things, and they have prepared a lot of these things to come out for years, from drones, robotics, to just be with people. And once you have these robots everywhere and say command centers or a small government institution or private parties have these robots. It could be a cheetah robot, a dog robot. It could be, look at Boston Dynamics, okay? Just look it up. A humanoid robot, any kind of robot. Even the drones or microbots that I described. I described a lot of things in this book, Artificial Intelligence, Danger to Humanity. So if you think about it, this is a very, very important book. The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. And Amendment 2. This is something a lot of people hate. It's because sometimes you see, sometimes 10, 20 people die and people really have a rightful emotional reaction to it and they get hurt by it. That being said, I looked away because I was born in Iran. I saw a dictatorship. I lived under a dictatorship. It had a socialist platform embedded within the Islamic regime. Free food, free gas, free electricity, free education, no guns. That was their motto. And killed 1 million people. I live in China. Free all of this and more. And capitalism is bad. Capitalism has some issues, right? A lot of issues. But it's not the capitalism issue. It's the people behind it that make bad decisions. But in China, they killed 100 million, 130 million people, right? And then you have Cambodia, you have Vietnam, and Russia, 40 to 60 million people. So what happened? Well, their rights to bear arms were taken away. And there was always reasons for it, right? So in the US, we have, this happened here, this happened there. But what I'm trying to express to everyone, not just the people who are on the right, but also people on the left, what will your guns do against these robots or drones? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So this Amendment 2 here, a well-regulated militia being necessary to security of a free state. That's one component of it. The second component is just a really important part. No one's talking about a militia here. We're talking about something else. The right of the people to keep and bear arms should not be infringed. Well, you're being infringed by the existence of robots, plain and simple, because these big corporations are going to have robotics and drones. Are they going to be weaponized? Oh no, they're safe and all. You'll hear all these different kind of things. At any time, things can develop in a very fast way in a 5G network. I've researched and investigated over 1,000 artificial intelligence companies. I have some special skills that are very rare in terms of analysis that are future dated. So I look at prevention rather than reactionary. It's very, very important we develop this 5G infrastructure and this coming of this whole robotics thing in a narrow way, artificial narrow intelligence, and limited in very many ways. All you need is someone to buy some kind of dog robot from Boston Dynamics, put teeth on it, kill somebody, right? All we need is cheetahs that are building at MIT and chase people with swarm technologies. All you need is these drones, or someone buys a robot and they can just customize it, do all kind of different stuff. So do we really need all these robots? What is the vision of all these big tech tycoons that social engineer emotionally and financially so many corporations and PhD students and all these engineers that is leading to media and leads into government? And then later on, all these bad things happen and then everyone tries to fix it. Well, with AI robotics, it's not like normal things. Oh, if some bad things happen, then you fix it. It's really big. At the moment, we need to focus on China. China's the most dangerous thing. It's not just about robots or guns. They're threatening the entire world because they extracted, as my book exposed, all the books actually, they extracted almost all of humanity's biometrics data, your facial recognition, your voice recognition, and they're feeding it to their AI digital quantum technology in their brain, which is the digital brain that can go into robotics or it could be in their networks. That can mobilize so many different things. So your guns really won't matter at all. And they can do massive attacks globally. So they need to be curbed immediately. Everyone needs to really, really support the US administration now. Stop attacking them because you're dooming yourself. And this includes the left as well. You're just fighting over, okay, Trump said this. Trump said this before 10 years ago. Trump is a little mean on the wall, and it's all these things that people are saying, right? Well, look at the big picture. The whole human race is in danger via China, and they have concentration camps. They've had it for years, okay? Years. Since their inception, but they've been really putting a lot of people in camps the past 20 years. So do you really want them to develop a one belt, one road linking Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and then, taking over our corporations as they almost did before this current president stepped in? Just think about it. So those people who really, really get emotional about any positives that go towards Trump, and there are a lot of them. Half my family disowned me, completely disowned me. Even friends are 30 years because I wrote these books and I said, Trump is actually saving the world and his administration from huge threats. Once I say something like this, it's very, very hard for them to even grasp these principles. Oh, the border, and they get so emotional. I know my family for 30 years, right? They disown me. Won't even talk to me. So just think about it. This psychological damage that people get from these messages that are sent down from the media, and they come to your smartphones and they hit your neural networks, alter your biochemistry and your emotions to be so irrational, beyond the norm. So think about it. The left and right, they'll always sort of disliked each other, but never to this point. So these smartphones are a weapon. They're more powerful than these guns, a lot more powerful. And they've been manipulating people, their neural networks, their brain chemistry, all kinds of different things to exponentially increase their emotional reactions to a level that is not normal, okay? It is not normal. So I want to end with this episode, and every episode I do, I don't have any prompters. I don't write anything down. I don't even think about it. I just know, okay, I'm going to talk about this, and I just go like that. So it's very raw, and it's straight, and it's honest, and I won't cut anything out unless it sounds very not appropriate. So, or it's not a good cut. Anyway, I hope you understand the big picture, and share not only this video and all the other videos. A lot of times when I tweet things or when I talk positively about Trump, right away people hate me, or it completely disappear and disregard the message. So, and it's really an emotional reaction, because I'm not against the left or for somebody. I'm really trying to get this message out. Artificial intelligence is dangerous to humanity. Humanity, it means the whole human race, right? The left, the right, your mother, your sister, your grandfather, your kids, everybody. And even the unborn, okay? So, these guns and your Constitution, Bill of Rights, your Second Amendment, will not matter with the coming threats. So I have great ideas how to remedy these. Very good ideas. And we'd like support on a global scale to create some initiatives to make sure everybody is not only secure, but harmonious. And we can make sort of a global protocol for the safety of all of humanity with these robots, these tech engineers, these big tycoons that are in charge of Google and all the major companies. In a sense, they're kids. They're like kids. They never fully grew up. They love technology. They'll never have enough of it. They'll never be happy or fulfilled in their lives. Whatever it is, just chasing, creating something else. Even if 1,000 years from now, they'll be running to create something else. But our ethics needs to be way ahead of technology that's weaponized. And a lot of this AI technology is really weaponized. And all these experts that always come on and talk about things and mess everything up the past 20, 30 years that come from these think tanks that are connected with these corporations, the media and everything, they usually mess things up all the time. So we need to find people that really have a great understanding of all these concepts and a really, really good plan so we can safeguard ourselves. And the people who can secure these things, they can't be scientists or these tech companies representatives or people who have an emotion to these things, because they can make mistakes. Well, no, they will make mistakes. It always happens. That's all I have to say about this episode. It's a bit of a narrow episode on artificial intelligence. I can expound on it later on, how it relates to so many different things. But I wanted to be basic for those gun owners and the people who actually don't like guns and hate gun owners and just absolutely hate them. I want to explain that there are so many threats that you have no idea with this whole 5G artificial intelligence system that's coming in. And these guys have known about it for years, and they'll tell you. So, thank you for joining me for this 5th episode. Follow me on Twitter. Follow our company on Twitter. If you want to contribute or donate to our cause, please do so. Like and subscribe. If you want to be really negative and say really bad things, you're also welcome to. But this message is not only for the right, it's also for the left and the middle and everybody else. Thank you for joining this episode. Until next time, I'm Cyrus.